I'm Krysten Peek here with Jase Richardson, 2024 combo guard out of Bishop Gorman. We're in Las Vegas for the Tarkanian Classic. Jase, you are back on the court after having knee surgery. How's it feel to be back out there, kind of getting minutes and everything?
No, I'm just blessed to be back out there. It's been a long 8-9 months, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity to be back out there with my guys.
I know how frustrating it was for you to not be on the court playing, through the summer and earlier in this season. But what did you learn through that adversity, and how has that, kind of made you a better player?
Just not taking anything for granted. Sitting out that time, I just realized how blessed I was to have the opportunity to play basketball at such a high level. So, definitely miss it for sure.
Yeah. You're just a junior, so you still have plenty of time, but how's the whole recruitment process been going?
It's been going great. I've been hearing from some of the same schools that have been offering me. They've been telling me how they want me to fit into their program, how I could play in their programs.
Yeah. What are some of the schools that have been hitting you the hardest lately?
USC, Arkansas, Michigan State. Cincinnati's been hitting me a lot. It's been a lot of schools.
Have they all offered, or are they just showing interest and saying they want to see more of you?
Most of all of them have offered.
And I know you took, was it an unofficial or official visit to Michigan State?
Official.
Official visit. Your dad played there. He was kind of a legend, won a national title. What was it like being on that campus and taking an official visit?
Just like talking to Izzo, learning about all the past things my dad's did there, listening to his teammates, hearing the stories about what they did up there. It's amazing to be out there.
Any specific story? Any funny story that stood out?
I think it was they were playing at North Carolina, and my dad got a dunk on Brendan Haywood. And Izzo was talking about how he didn't think he was going to make it. So that was one of the funniest stories I probably heard.
Okay, and then how is Izzo saying that you could come in and kind of fit their system with the guards that, that he developed?
They want their guards to, facilitate, get to the basket if they have to, and I think I fit that pretty well.
USC is another school you mentioned. What's been their message to you?
Message to me, just they're not going to go away. They're going to be relentless on the recruiting process, and they're not going to leave until my decision's been made.
Arkansas and the SEC, they've got two really good guards, freshmen right now with Nick Smith Jr. and Anthony Black. What do you like about that program and how, they kind of have that run and gun style?
Watching them all year, they've been playing amazing. Nick Smith and Anthony Black, they've been setting the pace for the team. I like systems that let their guards, let run.
And I know you're a very good student. You're taking honors class. I know Stanford is offered. One of their assistant coaches was here watching you play. What do you like about possibly playing at Stanford and in the Pac-12?
Stanford, it's a great school. It's nothing much to say, but they've been pretty solid this year. I also like their play style as well.
Okay, and any other schools that you kind of want to get to in the spring?
I think I'm probably going to go to Arkansas again, try to make that trip again.
You've been already on an unofficial?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Man, the fan atmosphere is crazy out there. They're ride or die for their Hogs, so that's amazing.
Okay, and your little brother, Jackson, is a freshman. He's playing high school ball with you. What's it like for you two to be teammates during, this season?
This is the first time I've actually ever played with him. So, I'm just really happy to be out there. Any single time he scores, I'm probably the most energetic person after he scores. I love him, and I just love playing with him.
Your dad played 14 years in the NBA. What have you learned from him, just going through this process and how he reads the game and everything?
Don't rush it. He's got the keys. He's got the keys to the car. I'm just listening to whatever he's got to say. So learning from him, and it's definitely a great experience. He's been at the level I want to be at. So he's got the blueprint laid out for me.
He can still get up and down the court. You guys have any epic one-on-one battles?
Man, we haven't had one-on-one since I had surgery, but I think I can get him now. I think we have to run it. We have to run it for sure.
Okay. All right, and then as term for the recruitment part, what's most important to you when you're looking and trying to finalize a school when you start cutting down a list?
I'll probably start cutting down the list sometime during the EYBL season. But, I'm just looking at a school that, believes I can come in as a freshman and make an impact.
Okay. And then is this something where it's like if you feel like it's the right fit, you'll pull the plug and commit, or do you want to see how teams develop and what recruiting classes, how they start to, take shape and go the distance?
No, I'm probably just going to wait it out and see what's going on with the, transfer portal and all that. So we're just going to see what happens.
All right, well, like I said, you still have plenty of time. You're just a junior, so just enjoy the process, right?
Thank you.
And for continual coverage on Jase Richardson, keep it right here on Rivals.com.